Okay, I'm going to use Google's data highlighter to show you how to create structured data markup really pretty easily if you're not going to use a plugin. So I'm going to click on the Open Data highlighter, and to actually find this link, the best way to find it is through a search for Google Data Highlighter. And then you will probably come to this page and then click Open Data Highlighter. So I've got that page open already. Mine's going to look a little bit different because I already have the console set up. But what you want to look for is the button that says Start Highlighting. And then once you find that, you're going to be prompted to enter the URL of a typical page on your site. And I'm just going to paste in my website address for one of my articles. And I'm going to choose tag just this page. You can do tag this page and others like it and kind of do it in bulk, but I'm just going to do just this page for now. And then from this pull down menu, that's really important. You want to choose what kind of structured data you want. So, for example, there are book reviews, events, and all of those are going to have different types of information. So, for example, the events is probably going to ask for dates and times, maybe ticket information, things like that. And the movie, of course, is going to want the title, maybe rating information. But I'm just going to choose articles because this is just a straightforward article, and I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to give that a second to go through. And once it loads, it's going to start giving me the options to put my content into different categories. So I've got this one side here that's got the article, and then I've got the other side with the categories that need to be included in the markup for the article. So for example, the very first one is title. So the title is right here, tips for moving with a pet, and I can just highlight that and click on title. And then I'm going to look over to the right and make sure that shows up. And if that shows up incorrectly for some reason, you can hit clear tag and that will delete, and you can try it again. Now the next one is author, so I'm going to highlight author and click author. And the next one is date published. So I'm going to highlight that, make sure to click date time. And once that fills in, the next thing I'm going to choose is an image. And you can choose whatever image you want from your article. I only have one image here, but usually you want to choose the best one or the one that you would want to show up in the snippet. So I'm going to click on this image and click image. And give that a minute to load or a second to load. Then the next thing we're going to do is go to category. Category is going to be a little bit harder. This is under a number of different categories on my site, and it's not something that I can select from the page. So what we need to do is come up over here to our settings and click on add missing tags, and I'm going to go to category, and I'm going to manually just put in dogs because I know that's one of the categories that this is under. So I'm going to click save. And then the next category is average rating, and there's really no rating information for this article, so I'm just going to leave that blank, and I'm going to hit publish, and it's going to go through its loading process. And then we're almost done here. When we're finished, we're going to get a message from the console, and basically it's going to tell us that, as you can see, data is going to become available as Google recrawls your site. So really what we're doing with this is we're kind of highlighting the information we want next time Google's robots come back through our site to include in their snippets. And so again, this is kind of a quick and easy way, although of course um, you can also use the plugin if you have that option. But this is a kind of a quick and nice way without having to deal with code that you can include structured data markup for all or some of your content on your site.